Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you have no idea who I am, I'm a first generation low income undergraduate at Stanford University, and I made this channel to help other first generation low income students get better access to higher education through my college related videos. For today's video, we're going to be talking about office hours. So not only will I be explaining office hours, I will also be explaining the significance of office hours. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this. I watched a million YouTube videos when I was preparing for college, and a lot of them were like, go to office hours, like it's super important. And I was like, okay, I'll go to office hours. And then I got to college, and then I was taking my classes, and then I went to office hours, and I was like, what do I do now? Because I'm here. And I wish I knew the full significance of why office hours are so important in college. So starting with the definition, office hours are basically hours that your professor sets aside for its students and whatever questions that you guys have. There's usually a window or a time slot where you can go to their office and you can just ask them whatever questions you have. And sometimes they have TAs there to also help you. And it's almost kind of like tutoring depending on what classes you're taking. In my freshman year of college, I only went to office hours for my chemistry class. And that was because I really needed help with my chemistry class. And I'm a very discussion-based learner. So I literally went to office hours every single day. They help you answer your questions or break down any concepts that you don't really seem to be grasping. And it's such a great resource, especially for first generation low income students who don't really have a rigorous academic background. A lot of times we have questions in our classes, and this is such a great way to get those questions answered. But I want you to know why it's also important to go to office hours even if you don't have any questions. More likely than not, your professor wants to get to know you, and they want to know who's in their class and what you're interested in. So office hours is an amazing opportunity for you to go in there and introduce yourself and just get to know your professor and have your professor get to know you. I learned about office hours in this book, The Privileged Poor by Dr. Anthony Abraham Jack, and he is amazing. Dr. Jack was also a first generation low income student at a predominantly white institution. His book is amazing, and I totally recommend it to anyone who's first generation low income going into any college, because he talks about the knowledge that other privileged students know and first generation low income students don't know. And he talks about how this information helps the privilege move upwards, and the lack of this information keeps the first generation low income students from moving upwards. And one of the biggest things that he talked about was office hours. University professors know a lot of people, so a lot of times these people that they know ask them if they know of a student that would be interested in a certain opportunity that they have. And a lot of the times, the people that the professor is going to think about are the students that they know the best. And these students are students that they got to know through office hours. So if you're at the forefront of your professor's mind when an opportunity is presented, you are more likely to get that opportunity, which can be so life-changing for a lot of us low-income students. You want your professor to think about you when they have an opportunity. I know sometimes it can be daunting to introduce yourself to these university professors, but trust me, the product and what you're gonna get out of it is gonna be so worth it. I wish someone had told me about office hours and the importance of introducing yourself to your professor, and I came to realize that after one of my classes. I was looking for a job, and I came across the research lab that one of my favorite professors was the head of, and I was like, wow, he's hiring student workers. I totally should have emailed him after I took the class or during the class to see if he had any opportunities for me, because I would have loved working for him. And it turns out a handful of students that were in that class did actually do that, and they did get those student positions, and I missed out because I didn't reach out and I didn't go to office hours. I know this is something that I'm definitely going to be doing in the future, but I also want to share this information with you guys so that you guys don't repeat the same mistakes I did. I want you guys to maximize your opportunities, especially with these professors, because college requires you to network and can even possibly help you find a job after you graduate. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know down in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at FirstGenFirst, or on Twitter, FirstGen1ST, or send us an email at info@firstgenfirst.org. Bye! Dr. Anthony Abraham Jack, and he is amazing.